All right, as promised, pick this up today. We are looking at the Ryobi One Orbital Sander. This is a newer model, and the big one here is it talks about swirl-free finish. Okay, now I don't know if you guys know about orbital sanders. When you don't use them correctly, you get swirl marks in your product. So pick this up, part of Black Friday, and let's see what's in the box. All right, so all right, put that guy away. We don't want to get cut with that by accident. All right, first and foremost, we got our manual. It's always good to give that a once over. Don't forget also, register your tools and put a copy of your receipt for your warranty online. All right, so we'll set that there. What I like about this is, 'tis the season. This is the Christmas catalog. So if your spouse is looking for something to buy for Christmas, well, you can just hand them this and circle the ones you want. At least that's what I do. All right. All right, so first impressions. It's definitely bigger. That's what she said, right? All right, so it feels better. When you look at an older one, you see this guy definitely been around the block. You got to hold it up here. So, you know, when you're sanding, that's what your motion is, right? So now it is actually a lot more comfortable. It's a lot more comfortable. It feels like it has a wider base, even though it technically is the same. It does feel a lot more comfortable on the hand. I will admit that feels way more comfortable. All right, and what else is in the box? Dust collection. That's important. Fits on there real nice. All right, what else is in here? Ooh, sandpaper. All right, now quickly on sandpaper. All right, 220, 120, and 80. When sanding, use quality paper. Don't buy that cheap imitation stuff. That's just going to show on your product. That's whatever you're making. You're going to see the poor quality paper come through. So we'll keep that and test that to see whether that is of good quality or whether that was mediocre. That's everything that's in the box. All right. So first impressions, holding it. Yeah, it actually feels a lot more comfortable than this guy. I will admit. Height-wise, not as tall. So if we look at them here, definitely not as tall. Let's throw a battery in there. And let's take a look. What are we at? Oh, full bars. All right. So put the battery in. Weight-wise, it's got a little bit of weight, but I am using a 4 amp hour battery. All right. Turning it on. And turning it off. Actually, I like that. I like that a lot. And it sounds real nice, actually. Comparatively, my old one, I think has bit the dust. It was sounding bad earlier, so I think this guy is time to go to the shelf of all old tools. I have had him for almost 3 years. He has sanded a lot. So, and if you know anything about some of what we do, we put eyes on our tools that we move over to the boneyard and get a collection of tools that have seen their fair share of wood, and they keep an eye on the rest of the tools. So we're going to go ahead and do that later. But, oh, look at that. Got a little bit of dust on our new tool. All right. So, yeah, I first impressions, very impressed. With the weight of the battery, it's a little bit heavy. If I were to switch that up and move to a 1 or even a 2 amp hour battery, right? So you got 2 amp hour battery. What are we going to charge? All right, look at that. Almost no difference in weight. And again, turn it on. Yeah, first impressions, unboxed. Can't wait to give it a shot. Go get one.